Top of the morning, everybody. So great to have you with us on Go Texan Day. We're wearing our boots. We have our hats.
I'm too short.
Hats.
You can see my belt buckle.
It's a beautiful buckle. That's a beautiful buckle.
It's a good buckle, right?
Right.
I'll tell you at home where I got this, and the folks will hook you up there when the rodeo opens officially next week. We'll
That's
talk
like a
about
dinner
that,
plate.
It is. It's nice and shiny.
I'll take
Just the right size.
I'll take a chicken fried steak if you don't mind. All right. Kim Castro is here with the weather.
I am. We are tracking a really nice start to the day. Cheetah is actually going to tell us the temperatures because she's out there so she can feel how cold it is. Cheetah, we had a front pass through last night, and how cold is it out there?
So happy to see you out there describing how it's going to be for trail riders. So exciting for today. You're absolutely right. Anybody headed to the cook-off later, just know that 610, the West Loop and the South Loop, going to be busy. Kirby, streets like Fannin, right near NRG are going to be packed later on tonight. I-10, the Katy Freeway, we have a vehicle fire. It's been out for a hot second, but it's on the right shoulder. This is working at Studemont. We also have road work in the same area, so just be careful, slow your speeds on this Friday morning. I did see some traffic out there, so don't be surprised if you are not alone, even if you're headed from just say the house to the gym or maybe a coffee appointment early on. Our visibility finally improved here off of all of the highways, but you can see I-10. This is 69 at Williams Trace if you are waking up in Fort Bend. Nice and easy. Okay, the downtown rodeo parade. This is happening on Saturday. It begins at Bagby and Walker. It's going to end at Lamar and Bagby. Those streets that will be closed for the parade approximately will be closed from 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. So if you're trying to avoid any downtown congestion or closures, then stay away during that period. And for more information on where you might want to sit, Ron, Steph, they can go to our website at khou.com. It has advice there. Over to you.
All right, thank you.
Video, all the things. So let's try to be on our best driving behavior because everybody else depends on that smoothest ride possible. Well, this is an end of a car fire. Hopefully no injuries. I haven't heard of anything as far as it being deadly. You can see that the driver door looks to be okay. So hopefully that person made it out. This is Katy Freeway at Studemont. Action over on the right side. So if you are traveling into town, you'll be bypassing some flashing lights. So just be on guard, stay off of your cell phones, try to wait until you get to a stopping destination where it's safe for everybody, including yourself. This is the Gulf Freeway in downtown Houston, but we are monitoring things down in Galveston County. Boys, is smooth and quiet for that Friday start. We will be right back with more weather, traffic, and news. Don't go anywhere. And where our traffic alert sends us to I-10, the Katy Freeway, we've been monitoring the remnants of a car fire at Studemont. Luckily, you can see traffic zipping by, so if you are leaving the Heights, making your way into downtown Houston, it's not going to impact your drive time by much. This is 69 at the West Loop, right lane and a right shoulder incident, so please get out of that right lane. These vehicles, I wish they would scoot over just so that they're not so hugged up against the emergency crews that they're bypassing. Other than that, we are looking good across the board. I did want to remind you that cook-off tonight takes place from 12 p.m. noon until 11 p.m. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m., all near NRG. And of course, parking, $25 per car. You can either park in the yellow lot or the 610 lot. Otherwise, you can head to our website for more information. Don't forget, it is a cashless event. Over to you.
All right, thank you so much.
Good morning, Houston. Happy Friday. It's a big day here in Houston.
It sure
is. Go Texan Day. Hats don't fit me. I'm sorry we've had this conversation, but you can see she's got my big shiny belt buckle.
She's representing with that buckle. She is representing with that buckle. Okay, so speaking of Go Texan Day, Cheetah is got she's out with the trail rides this morning. Hey, Cheetah, what's the weather like?
Oh, yes, love it. And the horses are so calm, but I bet you they're just chilling there waiting to show their thing. And we're going to get to traffic, which is all clean and green on the roads right now. Nothing major working. I did want to take you to the West Loop. There are a couple of things that could slow you down, whether you're headed to cook-off, whether you're just making your way around town, whether your travels take you down to Galveston. Okay, it's the West Loop southbound from I-10 to Memorial. They're doing some striping in this area, 2-lane closure in the daytime hours. Then in the northbound side and the southbound side near the city of Bel Air, we've got 2 lanes closed. This is addressing an expansion joint issue, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. So I just wanted you to know that if you are coming or going from barbecue cook-off, that you might experience some of those issues. East Tex Freeway 1960, clear as can be right now in and out of Kingwood. Over to you. Traffic issues, very minor because most of you will have a short trip from point A to point B. So happy to report that this Friday, most highways look clear like this. 225 at Tidal. If you're headed toward the industrial part of town or LaPorte, in and out, you'll have no issues like our camera stream there is doing. But we do have remnants of that car fire on I-10 at Sudamont. So you still have flashing lights in a far right lane. And that's going to be your latest look right near the Heights with ongoing road work at Taylor as well that takes away your outbound exit. We are talking Houston downtown rodeo parade route, which begins at Bagby and Walker, ends at Lamar and Bagby. Streets in the downtown area on Saturday morning will be closed from approximately 8:30 in the morning till 2 p.m. And that's your latest look at traffic. See you back in about 10 minutes. Over to you.
All right, Jen.
Well, we don't need any rain showers specifically on that day or any given day because we already have a ton of traffic along 610 to be expected and side streets like Kirby, Fannin, OST. We have an issue working right now this morning. 18-wheeler issue sort of pinned underneath the underpass here at 59. Northbound U-turn won't be accessible at Kirby. You will have to just go through the intersection as opposed to using the U-turn. So as far as a traffic incident, it's not a big deal, but just wanted to mention if you're around West U or the Upper Kirby area, that could impact you. 288 at Reed, you're good to go in and out of Pearland. Visibility finally looking good for your morning drive. You don't have to worry about, sifting through the fog. 290 at Tidwell, you're good to go out of Cypress. And if you are headed to that second day of cook-off, today it all kicks off at noon and lasts until 11 p.m. And as far as parking, you can park in the yellow lot or the 610 lot, $25 per car. It is a cashless event, so just a friendly reminder. Or Metro Rail, $1.25 in one-way direction. Over to you.
I won't be riding this in to Memorial Park, but I sure wish I was. Arthur will, though.
Looks like you're
Over
kind
to
of
you,
horse.
girlfriend.
Hey, Cheetah. Happy Go Texan Day to you guys. Hey, for the most part, we have been doing well. There is a little bit of a traffic alert on 59. It's going to be Southwest Freeway, the northbound U-turn at Kirby. There's an 18-wheeler stuck underneath the underpass, so give yourself a little bit of extra time to work your way through the actual intersection. We've got a little bit of traffic on the North Beltway, hugging the Hardy. Now, I did talk to TxDOT about the delays along this road project and the traffic switch because it's the center lanes here that are under road repair and they're going to switch things up. This has been delayed until later on in the summer because of the earlier ice and snowstorms, everything that happened here as far as weather related issues. So we are seeing some typical brake lights right there on the North Sam Houston Tollway at Aldine Westfield, about a 4 to 5 minute setback, nothing horrendous. The downtown rodeo parade taking place on Saturday. It begins at Bagby and Walker, ends at Lamar and Bagby, and all the streets that will be shut down. The duration will be Saturday morning, 8:30 a.m. to approximately 2 p.m. That's your latest look. Back to you. To Mother Nature, please push it off, or either earlier or later, but get out of our way. Hey, some good news if you're around Upper Kirby. That stalled 18-wheeler stuck underneath 59 at Kirby has departed from the scene, so we are free and clear at that U-turn. 146, this is looking at the Fred Hartman Bridge. A beautiful drive for you guys and nice on the visibility. This is the South Loop at Fannin. Nice and calm right now, but 12 o'clock when cook-off comes all the way to 11 p.m. at night, you need to pack your patients along 610. We're talking the West Loop and the South Loop as those hours extend for the second night of barbecue. Tomorrow, barbecue taking place from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. So all day long, you could see traffic in and out of that area. If you plan on driving and parking to cook-off, you have two options: yellow lot at Main and Merworth, or the 610 lot, which is on the south side of 610. It's cashless event, $25 per car. If you want to take Metro Rail, you know that we have all of the locations listed for park and rides on our website, and that is at $1.25 each way, so you can let Metro Rail take over. Over to you.
Good idea. Thank you. All right, top of the morning, everybody. Great to have you with us on this Go Texan Day. I'm Ron Trevino. She is Steph Simmons. This is Jennifer Reyna. And this is Kim Castro.
We love Go Texan Day, don't we? All right, so first we're going to go out to our Cheetah Craft, who's enjoying Go Texan Day herself, out there with some trail riders. Cheetah, what's going on?
Behind me. Do you have anything to say? He said, J. Ray.
Oh, hey, that's the kind of horsepower we like to see out there. Thanks, Cheetah. And hello to the horses and to the horse lovers. Thank you for choosing us to watch the morning news. We have some traffic to get to on the south side of town. Normal, slow-going conditions inside of the South Beltway as you leave Pearland, making your way into town. Look at how busy it is on I-10, the East Freeway, and all leading into the downtown area. We did have a problem on 69 at 610. It cleared out of a right lane. You can see some of the backup right near the Galleria as you come in from Fort Bend. It's setting drivers back by at least 6 to 7 minutes. Outbound traffic doesn't look too bad in that area. This is what it looks like on the north at Franklin in the downtown area. It is going to be busy not only this morning, but also tomorrow morning because of the Houston Rodeo Parade that's going to take place. And we have some streets that are going to close. It's Bagby at Walker. It ends at Lamar and Bagby. The approximate estimation for the route and the road closures are going to be 8:30 a.m. to approximately 2 p.m. And that's your latest. Over to you. All right, Jen, be like, I'm there with my hat and my boots. Hey, it's a Friday, and notice we've got the second hot spot here on the Southwest Freeway of the morning. We had an earlier issue right around that same area, and now it's going to be inbound at Chimney Rock, blocking left lanes as opposed to right lanes. A little bit of a hit on the West Park Tollway as you try to connect to 59 as well. So if you're leaving Meadows Place, if you're coming in from Sugar Land, maybe 90 is a faster alternate route for you. Just depends on where your end point is. You can see that emergency crews are out there. Left lanes are blocked on this one. HOV lane is not impacted. As a matter of fact, highly encouraging that. And you can see the rest of the highway conditions aren't too bad on this Friday, but you will not be alone. It is going to be a busy day. Right now, Sugar Land, folks, you can count on 33 minutes and building, all because of that crash. I'm going to keep my eye on it for you. Over to you. In advance, so like, tell me everything traffic-wise. Yes, Kim. All right, well, right now we're dealing with 69 inbound at Chimney Rock. A couple of left lanes are blocked. If you ride up 5969 from Southwest Houston, these are painful delays ahead of you unless you take the carpool lane. West Park, a long line of traffic. One of my colleagues sifting through not only emergency crews, but inbound heavy traffic due to an issue at Savoy. So those are two problems both on the southwest west side of town that you will have to deal with. Otherwise, some West Loop traffic, downtown traffic, and also North Loop traffic. That is all just general for this time of the morning. So those are your crashes to deal with. Maybe taking 90 would save you some time, or again, the carpool lane. Cook-off today is from noon to 11 p.m. Tomorrow, it's 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Heads up, 610 today, the West Loop. 2 lanes will be closed from I-10 to Memorial. They're restriping in this area until 3 p.m. And you've also got the Friday afternoon traffic. So please leave as early as possible if you're going to the cook-off. If you're planning to park, it's $25 per car, either in the yellow lot or 610, cashless event only. Problem at 69 and Chimney Rock, that cleared, but we're still dealing with a ton of traffic. West Park, there's still an incident working inbound at Savoy, very heavy delays. And this weekend, looking ahead, 59 East Tex Freeway northbound will be shut down from Collingsworth to Kelly. That's 9 p.m. tonight until Monday at 5. Not a complete shutdown, but 3-lane northbound closure.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like buck. Mustard on a beat, bro, deep boat in the rap. He a freak though, man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, let them boys to the cross.
Yeehaw, let's talk about it. The Downtown Rodeo Parade heading to your downtown area on Saturday morning will begin at Bagby and Walker. It will end at Lamar and Bagby. And those streets that are impacted along the parade route will be closed between the hours of 8:30 a.m. to approximately 2 p.m. If you're trying to avoid the downtown congestion or these road closures, well then that is the spot that you would want to avoid in the time duration. But if you're headed down to that location and want to find the best spot to see the parade along the route, you can head to our website at khou.com for that and more information. And don't forget, you can also take Metro Rail into downtown. The cost is $1.25 each way for that one-way ticket, and have a great time. We'll see you later.